You guys are not going to want to miss the Shiba Inu news updates. What is going on, guys? Kyle with Finance Bro here. Welcome back to another video, guys. We're going to be talking about Shiba Inu in today's video, of course, but first make sure to hit the like button and make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Plus, if you guys want to pick up a free stock with public.com, hit the first link in the description below so you guys can start trading on Public now. And of course, you can also start trading Shiba Inu on their platform as well. As you can see here, they are currently listed on their platform. So if you guys want to use our first link in the description below and not only get a free stock that could be worth up to $70, usually of a great selection of companies, but you also can start trading Shiba Inu as well. Let's go over Shiba Inu today, guys. We got a little bit of news updates to cover and everything, and I'll kind of give some of my thoughts and opinions on what's been going on as of late. So first things first, Shiba Inu is down just about 3.80% unfortunately today. If we look at the overall cryptocurrency market, not faring too well either. Pretty much everything is in the red, as you can see on this right side here, except for Avalanche, which is up like 3%. But either way, most of the cryptocurrency market is in the red today. Now, you're probably wondering, what is the plan? Like, what is going on with Shiba Inu? You keep saying, we need consolidation, we need stabilization. If you're a fan, if you're a subscriber, you probably are familiar with me saying this, but there's no consolidation. There's no, stabilization, if you will, because it seems that every day we just start with a new low. We try to recover back to those like this. Okay, so this was yesterday, right? December 13th. Well, that actually 2 days ago, rather. But, we tried to recover kind of back to the previous highs that we were hitting just around here. And then we just dumped once again. And you're probably thinking, like, what's happening? Like, are we screwed? Is this it? Like, is Shiba Inu just going to grind out to nothing and then it's going to become irrelevant? No, I do not think that's going to happen, guys. So let me be very, very clear in saying that I do not think that this coin will become irrelevant. I don't think that this coin is doomed. I don't think any of that. I think that if anything, we're going through a substantially longer than expected era really of pullback, right? We're seeing a huge, this is more than a pullback, actually. This is a correction, right? This is a really major correction from all-time highs that we saw just 2 months ago all the way up here. And again, now we're down here. And just because that's happening, guys, does not mean that this coin is out for the count. It doesn't mean that this coin sucks. It doesn't mean anything, right? If anything, the hardest part about this coin, and I want to make this very clear, is that this coin is much more affected by outside market conditions than it is by its own news and its own catalyst. If we were in a substantial bull market, which unfortunately right now we keep slipping in and out of that, cryptocurrency as a market, as a whole, has been kind of sucking this last month and into the end of this year. But again, guys, that does not mean that that's going to last forever. I want you guys to understand that crypto moves in cycles, right? Of course, we all know this. We all know the bear market. We all know the bull market. That's the greater scheme of things. But even grander, or I guess even smaller, minute, if you will, is what the actual individual market sectors, how they go in cycles. We see Bitcoin run to new all-time highs and everything else kind of tends to stay flat. We see Ethereum run to all-time highs. Everything else stays flat. We see community coins like Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, SafeMoon, and all these other type of coins run new all-time highs, but everything else kind of stays flat. The whole point here to say is basically that unfortunately right now it's just not Shiba Inu's time to really do anything incredible. We might see some pumps here and there. We're going to obviously keep getting news coming out, but again, I don't think that we're seeing any major price moves towards the upside in a substantial way, just because there's not enough buyers. There's not enough buyers in the market. Volume has substantially decreased over the last month, and right now it's at a very, very low point for Shiba Inu as a whole. And again, I think that we can get there, guys. It's just we need more buyers, we need more relevance, and right now there's not much of that in the market, unfortunately. And while I would love to sit here and say that, oh, well, it's all going to come back and everything, not soon, at least. I think if anything, we are at least a few months out. I think 2022 is going to be a very, very big year for Shiba Inu in a major way. For most cryptos, I think 2022 is going to prove to be a substantially big year. But that being said, I still think this is a patience game, right? And this is why I always try to talk about patience in all these videos, especially when Shiba Inu is down the way that it's down. I want you guys to remember that if you're holding this coin, if you have money in this coin, if you're at all on a day-to-day basis keeping up with this coin, worried about it, whatever you might be concerned with, I want you to remember at least my personal strategy of patience, right? I am not over invested in this coin. I know some of you out there might be over invested in this coin. And when I say that, I mean you might have more money than you're willing to lose in this coin, which is something that I and Zach, both Zach and I on this channel always talk about avoiding. We avoid putting too much money into specific projects, into specific coins, especially ones that have more risk to them. And of course, Shiba Inu does have a little bit more inherent risk involved with it. That being said, we only put enough money in that we're willing to lose. Now, keep in mind, the money that we have in it is a lot more, considerably more, in fact, probably than most people would have in it. That's just because it's our personal risk tolerance, and it's what we're willing to lose. You might be different. But again, I always preach, guys, be patient, but also, of course, manage your risk. Manage how much money you have in these coins, and, you know, don't be over invested, because you guys, you don't need to become a millionaire overnight with some of these coins, right? Some of this is more of a marathon than a sprint. It's patience, guys, at the end of the day. So here's the little piece of news I want to talk about. I just want to go over this real quick. Shiba Swap has been a big piece of not controversy, Jesus. It's been a big piece of news that a lot of us have really wanted to know about and kind of further updates on. So let's kind of read a little bit about this. This is an interesting CoinDesk article. They do a really good job reporting different types of cryptocurrency news, and I want to kind of get my thoughts and opinions on this. So Shiba Swap is the native decentralized exchange, or DEX, of the Shiba Inu Coin project, a popular meme coin. We know what Dogecoin is, blah, 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 blah. Kraken listing, yeah. Okay, so launched in July 2021. Again, they're still doing, all right, let's just get down here. What is Bone, Shiba Swap, and Doge Killer Leash? Bone Shiba Swap, or ticker symbol BONE. BONE is designed to function as the platform's governance token with a total supply of 250 million coins. That means holders of BONE are able to propose and vote on changes to the Shiba protocol via its doggy DAO. It's also minted it's also minted and rewarded to users who provide liquidity on the platform. Doge Killer, or ticker symbol Leash, this was originally launched as a rebase token, also known as an elastic token, a type of token similar to the algorithm stablecoin, where the supply automatically increases and decreases via a computer algorithm to keep its price pegged to another asset. In this case, Leash's supply was adjusted to track the price of Doge at a rate of 1 to 1,000. For example, that's kind of, you can read that on your own if you like. But again, down here, just kind of talking a little bit more about Dig, Wolf, Bury, and again, how to get started with Shiba Swap. In order to get started using the Shiba Swap platform, users will need to set up 3 compatible crypto wallet services: MetaMask, Wallet Connect, and of course Coinbase Wallet. Simply head over, you know how to do it. Is Shiba Swap safe? Yeah, it's pretty safe. 97% result, 34 issues remaining during the platform's extensive audit. And this puts Shiba Swap ahead of the decentralized heavyweights like Aave or Polygon. Now, you might be wondering, why are you reading this article? Isn't it just basically a recap of what Shiba Swap is? Yes, it is, but I want to talk about the potential with Shiba Swap, guys. We all know that decentralized exchanges are becoming more and more popular, and how just incredibly successful they've been over the last year. Stuff like PancakeSwap, for instance, like they talked about Polygon and Aave. Again, we've seen big names in the cryptocurrency space do incredible things with these decentralized exchanges, or DEXs, I guess for short. And again, I think Shiba Swap has a lot to take advantage of in that category. The fact that they already have all of these different ways to kind of improve the ecosystem of Shiba Inu, whether it's a DAO that kind of lets you literally vote on the governance of this coin, how this coin pushes forward with its project and its use case, and what it's planning on doing in the future, I think is a really, really cool feature. Plus, we of course also have the thing like Bone, right, where Bone, I believe, is used for staking. If I didn't read that right, maybe I read that wrong. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, again, like there's so many additions to this coin, or not additions, but just different types of things that you can do with this coin. And that's one of the big reasons I wanted to tie this article into this video, was because that long term, guys, I believe in this coin. This coin has so much potential. It has so much fundamentals that are just so solid going for it, that it makes me excited. It makes me excited to be a holder and to be a part of this community, and of course report to you guys every day the news and just different things that's going on with this coin and everything in between, guys. So of course, let me know in the comments below what you guys think, if you guys still like this coin, if you dislike this coin, whatever it might be. Again, guys, you just got to remember the long-term big picture thing, guys. That's what I always try to think about whenever there is a major red day in the cryptocurrency market. Plus, I buy the dip, right? I haven't bought the dip today, still kind of going back and forth on whether or not I want to buy it, since we are at a new not all-time low, but a new low around this area. I can't tell if it's undervalued quite yet, but again, I hope that we can push back and recover and continue to consolidate in this area. We'll have to see, guys. Again, keep it locked here so you don't miss any of that news when it does break, because of course we'll be covering it. But other than that, guys, that is all I have for you guys today. I'm Kyle with Finance, bro. Take it easy.